done with this software. Alright, looks like it works again. Streamlabs decided to change how things worked on the back end, so... I can no longer stream the way I've been streaming. I have to do it through a really retarded, convoluted method now, so yay. Yay! I just want to be done with Streamlabs chat. Speaking of being done with things, where do we go to progress? I forgot what the hell we were doing.
Can you open up a quest log? I don't remember if you can.
There is a quest log, I just don't. It's in the menu somewhere.
Chat. Hell. Absolute hell. Alright, enter the fortress.
Enter your fortress.
So we need to figure out how to do that. Where's the Lotus Assassin's fortress?
It is in the necropolis.
Such a dangerous mission. He'd still be alive.
He'd still be alive.
But now he's dead, like a bitch.
Agitating, working failures. My God. Where am I even? The Golden Whale, I believe, leads the necropolis, I think. Yes, I feel a little better. I felt better, and then Streamlabs proceeded to do what Streamlabs does best, and just break everything like it's already broken other things. It's just like, God damn. I need to get off of this fucking software. It's such a fucking trap. I'm so done with Streamlabs chat. It's not even funny. I want to be free of this software. I want to go to OBS. I want to be able to bring the things I need over there. I want to be done with this software. I'm so done with this software. It just doesn't work, chat. It's breaking. It's bad. Everything breaks. It has memory leak problems. It crashes all the time. If you can't log in, you have problems, and then it resets and clears how your streaming works. And so you have to reset it up, and it's like, what the fuck? So done with this shit.
Finally pop up Twitch chat. That on the corner.
Just done with Streamlabs. Streamlabs is bad. It's good if you just want to like plug and play and just like stream. But if you become a professional streamer, like myself, you find that you're trapped in a shitty fucking very limited thing. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Now that I have like artists and animating thingies and none of it works anymore, it's all broken. Which is great. Death of Soldier gifted membership. Yep.
And he hit Foxnix with it. My
Oh,
God.
wow.
All the
He hit an
chatfish.
active chatfish.
An active chat. Should we call those uncommons?
The uncommons. The greens.
Yeah, I don't know. Foxnix might be rare.
It's a
Moderators
fox.
could be rares. And then
No, moderators are epics.
or epics, okay.
Yep.
And if they get a Bickering punch, remember?
That's a shiny.
So a legendary. then.
Legendary, yep.
Yeah, but they call it shiny.
OWM gives membership as well.
Yeah, legendaries are team members. And so are the Bickering bunch. Epics are mods, and like rares are active chatfish, and commons are lemonfish, and you know, the bad ones, the garbage tier is lemon, or not lemon, Where's lemon? I don't know.
Well, you said the uncommons were lemons.
And then commons would be like bots.
People, oh, lurkers, Kips, lurkers. Lurkers
Yep.
would be commons.
Yeah, I want to say, but workers are still people.
Are they?
They're never really around. Are they really people hands?
This is not the one. You basically, there's a little circular pagoda with a little button.
Gene Wookiees then
This
hits
is
a
pagoda.
membership as well.
No. I'm using the term pagoda just to mean like a little circular building.
This is the pagoda.
No, I'm using the actual term pagoda to mean what it means.
But this is a pagoda, though.
No, it's not. They can call it that all they want, but it's not the one.
Pagoda.
It's basically the one with the elevator.
Barbarian RS gives a membership.
Very
And
generous.
he hit me. He got a legendary. So who counts as junk? I'd say bots. Yeah.
Yeah. Lurkers are commons and junk is bots. Alright, chat. All of you need to roll your daily memberships. Like, what you fuckers? Like, it's a gotcha game now. You have to
Always has
participate.
been.
Yeah. It's not even a choice anymore. You will participate, you will engage, and you will like it.
Everything is participation.
You
You gotta point it all.
He's like, what's you talking about? Also, it might be the golden flag one on your map.
I'm looking at it.
The
It's
golden
not.
flag to the bottom left.
It's to the back right. It's supposedly over here.
Let's see here. Oh, WM does $2 on
This one's fair.
cream wraps. Arcadia. Oh, Ascradia. Hey, walks up to you. Did you steal my buddy's Glimbo's gold?
Do my buddy Glimbo's gold.
He said he did it. Did you? No. You wouldn't mind if I checked you out.
Check your pockets. Turns upside down, smiles.
You lied to me.
Yeah.
But worse, you lied to Glimbo.
You lied to Glimbo.
You lied to me, but worse, you lied about Glimbo.
Yeah, you lied to Glimbo.
I hate this map. I hate this map. I hate this map.
I told you, it should be bottom left because you've been to the entrance of it before. Because if you look at the map, maybe it's here. It's probably there, considering that's where Sqekies Zoo is.
I hate the naming schemes for this.
Was that
For this
Sqekies
game.
Zoo up ahead? I knew
Sqekies
he was a
Zoo.
traitor. Why else would he be sneaking into the fortress? We will have to be doubly careful. There's no telling what traps he has laid out for us.
Yep, this looks right. Just activate the
You
little
must-
scroll.
Don't talk to me, woman. Speaking of
Barbarian
participation,
RS?
kids gotta go. Bye. Nope, get back here. He's like, okay. And then he just sits there in the bucket and he just looks like he has to
Now,
go.
Kibbs, do you remember how BioWare loves infiltration missions?
Like Barbarian Us is in his little chatfish bucket and he's looking like agitated, like looking at the door, but he can't leave. Looking at Squealy, looking at the door.
No.
So
You're staying.
you have to do a bunch of little quests here, all in service of getting through this section. Alright, Houdini. Here's the thing.
Houdini.
Streamlabs is being legay.
Ah, I was told to expect a new recruit, and you fit the description. Well done braving the necropolis. A troublesome
Necropolis.
walk, but it weeds out the weak. I am the Watcher, and this is the fortress of the Lotus Assassins. It was built amid the graves of 1,000 generations, the tomb of the Emperor at its core. Come, I will show you to the Hall of Induction. If you have servants, they will be allowed to accompany you, but you are responsible for their actions.
Game's way of saying, so here's the contrivance for when you have your companion with you.
Don't think about it. Is the real answer.
Formed from the defunct Order of the Lotus Assassins are an extension of the Emperor, as dictated by Death's Hand, and implemented by Grand Inquisitor Gia. Thanks to her direction, we are becoming the face of power in the Empire. The Imperial Army will soon be stationed only at taverns and fish markets. The great Golem army constructed here will spread across the Empire. Our masters will be all-powerful. You will assist if you survive. Weak recruits die quickly. Master Gang is one of our trainers. He will be your master as you seek to become an assassin. He is harsh, but his knowledge will be invaluable to you. You will find him at the opposite end of the Hall of Induction, near the entrance to the central chambers. Do not keep him waiting. Go to your teacher, Acolyte. Do not keep him waiting. The far end of the hall, at the entrance to the central chambers.
Find Master Gong. Once we are close enough to the heart of the assassins, we can prove Death's Hand is behind this Golem army.
If I remember correctly, this is one of those places where if you wanted all the fighting styles from the beginning of the game, this is one place where you can buy them.
OWM donates $2 for Arcadia. And nobody lies to Glimbo. Proceeds to murder you for laughs.
No, not for laughs. Because he lied to Glimbo.
You don't lie to fucking Glimbo. Come
Don't
on,
lie
man.
to Glimbo, Chatfish. Like, what the fuck is a Gwimbo? Like, that's referencing
You're a Glimbo.
something that breaks the rules, actually.
Ooh,
Squealy.
naughty. I need to fucking stomp on WM's nuts now.
Chatfish said. Oops, I accidentally left.
The watcher just watches you come back in. It's like, did you not hear what I said? It's like, not really.
You gotta turn around because the game turned me around a little bit. It does that sometimes.
Chat, a question. I will allow your participation in this. Shall I drink Mountain Dew or orange juice?
You want me to put a poll
Gib,
up?
the poll is now.
I can if you want.
This could be a donor war.
For Hans's taste buds.
What do
I like my new mouse is Ragnarok.
No one cares about you. Just make him sad. Funny. That's why we bully Chatfish.
Water.
Wirapea Kamikawa donates $2.
Water.
Hello, Kibs, Hans, and Reguline. Hope you three are doing well. Suckland, but in yeah, PTB.
Thank you for the donation.
Ook knick-knack eet cat.
Look, we have fresh blood, another soul for the forge, or a new pet for the masters. We don't need more competition for attention.
With the rise of the golems, we acolytes have fewer opportunities to serve. You are unwelcome.
I only seek to serve the Lotus Assassins. Let me pass. Out of my way or you'll be dead when I'm running the place.
Ook knick-knack eet cat.
You spout big words, but you are in no position to back them up.
Knick-knack, bungy bunga, itawaka, ba-ba-ba.
We are losing status to the golem army. You want to take more attention away from us? I think you need to prove your worth.
Do you think yourself worthy of making such a demand? What proof are you worthy of?
Should he prove his worth? No, he can defend it or die. Your masters will not like this. I am an accepted recruit. Accepted, yes, but not tested. If you die here, clearly you are not capable of joining us. We have no need of acolytes that cannot even reach their masters. You kill this fool. But we will walk away.
Power. White
More
demon.
blood to stain my hands. A badge of honor.
Todd for $2. Why not both? Also, Ricky, same hashtags.
I don't know your suggestions. I don't remember them, Todd. I don't remember. All I know is that you wanted Neo.
But you are skilled, but assassins are not just quick steps and cuts. We will see if you are strong enough. This isn't over.
Their pathing makes them jittery.
So
I'll give
there is
chat
no
until
discouragement.
Kibbs reaches the master.
You have come to the heart of the assassins, and you already have enemies. Are you certain you are ready for what you will learn here? I don't think the choice is yours anymore. This is my realm, where my demons hide. You will be forced to see them. You have shown little interest in my warnings, but now you will see.
Sqekies, I'm not going to lie, you are so melodramatic.
Why did you come here? How did you get past the Watcher? I'm eager to have your help. Whose side are you on,
Whose side is worthy of having me? Is your motivation so clear now that you walk these halls? Go. Your new master is waiting. Secure a place near the heart of the assassins, and you will be near your goal. Grand Inquisitor Jade is key.
Be careful of it.
Our commander to us Sqekies kept us waiting last night while he went to go play sports ball. I think Kib should be punished. I think you should be punished for not reaching today's goal by yourself, OWM. He's like, but I gave you $50 last night, Kib. Oh. And then we bully him. By the way, Chatfish, we received $100 last night for Squilly to read the opening's text scrawls of the Star Wars movie, Attack of the Clones. Squilly read it.
I will also be reading the other prequels.
Screen
scroll.
Not happy, therefore I am not happy. If your work does not improve, I will have to stop taking credit for it.
I will stomp on your nuts, by the way.
Stand idle because of you.
I got you, Todd.
If the production of the Jade Golem is delayed again, perhaps your soul will fuel our next attempt. I trust I have made myself clear.
Yes, Master Shin.
I thought so. Do not let anything delay you further. It would be a shame to once more remind Grand Inquisitor Jade how incompetent you are. Yes, an absolute shame.
What do you want? So help me, if you're just some wandering slave, I'll have you butchered to color the clay golems. Wait, no. You are the one I was told to expect. A new recruit. As if I don't have enough trouble watching over the other fools in my care.
I will endeavor to serve as best I can.
Your best is no longer the limit of what we expect, despite what you have achieved elsewhere. You will be reconstructed into the perfect obedient slave. If you survive, then you will be an assassin. For now, you are a Lotus Acolyte, and your life expectancy is not long. Follow me down to the central chambers when you are ready to begin your indoctrination. Do not keep me waiting. A battalion of golems stand idle.
Does no one else wish to contest Todd? If so, I will be drinking
both at the same
Mountain
time.
Dew, orange juice.
Just
I'm not
mix
gonna
them.
lie. I think it is just going to be a meh drink.
I was gonna say you could just put it in 2 little cups and have both.
No, he said why not both. I don't think that goes
Damn
like
the
that.
heavens for the fools I lead. I am destined to suffer for their incompetence, and I have one man to blame for it. Shin. The old scorpion had one of his followers shatter a spirit shard during training. There are ghosts everywhere. I've lost 8 slaves and 3 acolytes to them. You, New Blood, get over there and occupy those ghosts until I can get real Lotus assassins to clean them up. Golem production cannot be delayed by this.
He has no confidence in you. He does not know your worth.
Go on. It's your first sacrifice for your new life. I'm sure it will be glorious.
Alright, I'm not seeing anyone who wants to contest it, so I guess I'll go get my drink.
Looks like it's over for ketchup. He's sad because
Now he
Chatfish
must
didn't help him.
become Likatata. I wonder how it's gonna taste, Hans. Mixed orange juice with Mountain Dew. It's gonna be very acidic. A little raunchy. Oh yeah, Kibbs, you have a gun.
I do, but they're demons.
Yeah, they're ghosts. You can't shoot ghosts.
Ghost demons. There's ghost demons, Kib, and the
Ghost demon form?
Jade Chatfish. Oh, whoa.
You live. And the ghosts are gone? Well, I did not expect this. It would seem that I have a competent acolyte for once. Interesting. Recruits are rarely of use before we strip them of their outside identities, but you beg a more interesting application. Could you be the one I have waited for?
I welcome the compliment. I hope to serve you well.
Your duties would normally include a period of deprivation in a cell until every hint of self and identity was stripped away. It is a draining, brutal awakening. I need a favored protege, someone willing to risk everything in my service. I will preserve your intellect, allow your inventive mind to remain, in exchange for 2 tasks. One is your duty anyway. The other is something to secure your future at the heart of the Assassins. Lotus acolytes are utterly expendable. You deserve better.
I will serve as needed, Master K.
You must operate the Soul Extractor, past the room where you fought the ghosts. In the coming weeks, you will help swell the ranks of the Empire's glorious Golem army. Golems are fueled by the souls of the dead. The recently dead, it turns out, make far more obedient and powerful golems, especially if brutally killed. We no longer mind the necropolis for souls that linger near their resting place. We butcher slaves instead, and extract their souls into spirit shards. Tonight we require a shard of exceptional quality for a Jade Golem that will control the latest battalion of golems. You will oversee this in the extraction chamber.
And what is the second task, Master Gang?
You clearly deserve better than the short life of a regular acolyte. Your ability surprised me.
You chosen
one.
one.
Surprised the others as well.
Chosen one.
Help me gain the power to help you. Kill Master Shin, my superior.
You wish me to take the blame for such an act?
No. Losing an exceptionally talented servant like you is of no benefit to me. Even if acolytes are expendable, they die often in the machinations between masters.
We are tools to be cast aside, but if it gets us closer to our goal, we need to do as he says.
The politics of the Lotus Assassin Order are complicated. It's all right
Not
if
really.
murder is suspected, so long as it appears deserved because of incompetence.
This is just the Sith Order.
The more you realizing that there's
Bioware's like, we made Knights of the Republic, so let's make like the Sith in like the Jade Empire. They'll be called the Lotus Assassins, and
they'll be like twice as cringe.
They'll be like super evil. How do I go about doing that?
That is your task to figure out, Acolyte. This is a dangerous place. Find a way for him to have an accident that disgraces him. I, of course, must not be implicated. Talk to my acolytes at their stations, in the Golem Press Room and the Soul Extractor. These are dangerous machines. Find a sharp corner Shin can crack his temple on. Return to me when you have an idea for an appropriate accident. I don't care what it is, as long as there is a corpse for me to gloat over in the end.
I'm
Goodbye
back.
for now.
Why am
Remember
I
your
doing
task,
this?
Acolyte.
Because no
Create a
one wanted to
spirit shard
counter
in the
Todd's
extraction chamber for the
$2.
Jade Golem.
He's
Now Hans
mad.
must drink orange
Kill
juice
and
Mountain Dew.
disgrace past
No, this isn't my fault. This is
You can also
Chad's
seek
fault.
training from Acolyte trainer Guan.
I don't think
How
you
could you
understand
have done this to
word.
hands,
But you might have
Chatfish? How
something
could you
to
do this to hands?
You're late,
Also,
Sleptrock.
I was correct. The
Like,
it's not good. It's not terrible. It's like, eh.
I suppose.
Those who do not serve are useless trash.
Because for taste, just like imagine Mountain Dew, but with like little orange juice bits in it. That's pretty much it.
You approach the soul extractor. The assassins want you to create a spirit shard to crush a life to power a golem puppet.
So truck, it's too late.
Now.
You can't get
It
tested
wasn't always
anymore.
like this. Fear used to be the primary tactic. Destroy the family of one to ensure the loyalty of all. It caused chaos.
it's too late,
uprisings,
Sleptrock.
Close
To be
allies,
fair,
Never mind.
You
you
failed.
for not closing the poll.
those inclined to betrayal fear it the most. Imagine if you could corrupt the machine and return the chaos
Now
and
hands
disloyalty
must
the
suffer.
Emperor dreads.
Because
At the hands of
Sleptrock
Chatfish.
didn't help. He's like, whoops. Can I ruin their plans and get what I need?
No matter your motives, helping the assassins harms you. If you corrupt the spirit shard, you can move forward while also crippling their golems. They seek control. There used to be a chance to disobey when the order given was too harsh. The victims pointlessly innocent. Now there is only obedience. There is something chaotic enough to disrupt that. In the elevator room to come, descend to the deepest mine, to the oldest graves.
What thing will disrupt them? What do you mean?
Just go. The thieves await you. Remember, the deepest mines. They are closed now for being too troublesome. That is where you will find what you need.
So what you're going to find down there is a really pissed off spirit, and then you're going to defeat it and claim it, because the thing that they need for their golems are people that were extremely subservient before their death.
You must be Master Gong's latest acolyte.
And if they aren't
Where there might be
subservient, they won't
proof,
serve as a
but they
golem.
typically aren't ready for service so
They'll go
quickly.
berserk.
Stripping a will can take time. But Master Gong is known for being generous to those who please him. You must be quite exceptional to be allowed into service so directly.
What is this place?
This device is the Soul Extractor. It has a loftier name, but we are here to glorify Emperor Sun through Death's Hand, not pay tribute to some distant celestial lord. It is mounted
Celestial
on an
lord.
elevator that reaches deep into the necropolis. Until recently, we excavated bodies to extract spirits that lingered near their graves. The results were unpredictable. Now we use slaves. Freshly killed spirits make the best golems. The more painful the death, the better. The extractor is not gentle.
How does this glorify the Emperor? I know we will discover that Death's Hand is behind it all.
The machine looks dangerous. Have accidents claimed any lives? I must
Before
make
we
a
continue,
spirit shard.
before
What?
Kibo, Gunfox been a member for 23 months. As disciple of Sqekies. Chat. Maybe we should make Kips eat clam chowder. Clam.
Nope, claim chowder.
How do you propose to do that, Gunfox? I don't think you have a wallet deep enough. He's like, he just cries and
Also-
curls up into a little bucket.
What's funny is I neglected to mention something to Chad. I only had enough orange juice for one glass.
The machines looks dangerous. Have accidents
How
claimed
could this
any
happen to
lives?
The
him?
Soul Extractor certainly kills whatever is placed within it, but little is left of the victim, so you cannot prove they did not belong there. Only a spirit shard remains. The Golem Press is far more dangerous, but I have nothing to do with that ungainly device. I prefer the elegance of ripping slaves apart.
It's not really elegant.
It must make spirit
Remember,
shard
they're
for the
meant to be
Jago.
super
Then you
evil.
should select a suitable victim for the procedure. I would recommend one of the slaves on the prison level. Selecting from elsewhere could bring unfortunate results, and I would not wish to see you disgraced so early in your time with us. Use the lever to select a floor, and this platform will move there. You are free to go where you wish, but I would avoid the lower mines. They are restless.
Do you believe they're dangerous?
The older tombs have spirits that have festered in their hatred for ages. They are not easily controlled. That is why we use slaves to power the golems now. As well, the mines are simply not stable. Tombs can collapse, so we take care not to move too many golems at once, to avoid shaking the foundations of the fortress. You should get on with your work. Grand Inquisitor Gia is growing impatient for the Jade Golem to be completed. Select a suitable victim and create a spirit shard.
What if I don't want to? So, Chatfish, you have a couple choices.
Chunkses.
If I remembered correctly, XP-wise, nothing really changes for how you deal with the golem. It's basically how hard do you want the fight at the end of this entire area to be.
But Rock donates $5. Go buy more. Damn it, Cap! Go buy more orange juice, Hands. Hands choice. Fit Kip sock fund.
Hands choice.
Gay sex with
Can I just assume that's going to be Deus Ex?
That's a safe option. I'm looking to see if anything else was added.
Okay.
He's browsing.
The spoopiest ghost. We're gonna get spoopy up in here, Chatfish.
Chatfish, the time to choose is coming to a close. You have 60 seconds to decide, Chatfish.
If you don't choose soon, we're all gonna fucking explode.
Gunfox, I think you're doing a rule break. Squealy, ban him permanently. He's
I can't. I can't, Kip. He's of a Chatfish type. I cannot ban.
Gunfox, you did a bad. You are not allowed to speak of such subjects ever again. Yes, you have been silenced, thank God. Now that you've been destroyed, oh, no.
I'm not even sure which one he was what he was talking about, but Siphon Darkstar has been married for 13 months. Kibbo, welcome to the Lotus Academy of Malgacor, where the Dark Lord trains their Sith. I mean, those assassins.
Yeah, I know, right?
I do.
I'm not the only one that thinks that.
When I do, this is Gunfox.
You are not allowed to speak of other content creators. They are forbidden.
It's illegal.
Abandoned deep level mine. It was what was
You're
voted
dead
for.
set on losing your life down in the lowest tombs. I won't stop you. I won't save you either.
Bitch.
I won't stop you. I won't save you either. Wait.
Reminds me of Batman Beyond, where Terry just let a lot of people die.
The deep tombs hold malevolent spirits from a time when the Empire nearly fell. Chaotic and powerful, they hunger for revenge. I'm sorry, but I must be sure of what you are.
I find it funny he demands this challenge when he's seen you kick the crap out of ghosts.
His gibberish hurts me, Kibbo. Kill him!
You know what's funny? When you look at him, you know what character they were modeling him after.
Yep, it's the big dude. Oh, he's so tough. Oh my God. Kills me instantly.
Swept rock for $5. Speaking of ghosts, why did they? Why does the ectoplasm in the new Ghostbusters look worse than the ectoplasm in the original Ghostbusters? Hashtag OJ for hands. Hashtag KibFit. Hashtag sockbutt.
Like this.
Don't know. Think of the
That
nation.
was a remnant of the old empire, the spirit of an ancient invading horse lord. Zheng Sai, the tree that defies the fire, was one of many that threatened to level the imperial city. The spirit monks, your people, stopped them, or so they claimed. I gambled that the vengeful spirits of these marauders would sense if you truly are a spirit monk. So many people are not what they seem to be. I had to be certain.
I trust I no longer need to prove myself to you.
I had to be certain.
BioWare and their constant and trustworthy
Now that you
characters.
have disrupted Zheng Sai's spirit, you can take
couldn't
his body
trust.
from his grave
Why not?
and use it in
I just
the
can't.
extractor.
No trust.
Even in life, his kind were devoid of restraint.
I'll dive later,
His
maybe.
spirit is pure chaos.
Maybe we will, maybe we
The
won't.
shard made using
We will
Maybe,
probably
maybe.
do our
points
dailies.
will cripple the Jade Golem and those it
We need to
commands.
max out our medals
When
again.
you finish your master's other tasks,
100 kills with
present the shard
flamethrower.
to earn passage to the inner
Ew.
chambers.
Yeah, that's
Inside
kind of
is the
you.
information you need
Can
to
I agree with
proceed to
Squealy on
the
that one?
palace.
Can I agree with
I know I saw it earlier. It's like,
Is
I don't-
15 medals really worth it?
Yes. What do you mean you won't be leaving?
I will make that plain soon enough. Appease your master. When you are ready to enter the inner chambers, I will tell you why your success is so important. This fortress holds many secrets. Some are valuable, some are dangerous, and some are hidden because the dark is where they belong.
How edgy.
Take the body and return to the soul extractor.
What have you done? The machine is going crazy. You've corrupted it. I can't let this continue. This area is my responsibility. I don't care who you are.
Chatfish think that you're dumb.
It is true. You are dumb.
I was gonna say heal up, then take the orb, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Now you can use the controls. No, the elevator controls. Because you're looking at the soul extractor stuff. Look at the elevator controls behind you. The little tablet.
Celebration is $5. Oh yeah, have you had the snack fish yet, Kips? I will bother you about this until you do. But yeah,
I will have them upon
OJ
reaching
for
today's
hands, fit
goal. Think of the nation.
that's $230 away then.
Yeah, good luck. Your candies or
Nibba.
whatever are good as dust. He's like, "Eep," but screams.
Good luck, Nibba.
Look at these pecs. Look at these pecs. Look at these pecs. They're pecs. Just, oh my god, I'm looking at the pecs. Chatfish.
Is there something you...
No. Don't talk to me. Whore.
So basically, how this area works, the 3 different areas are just correlating to the different levels that you get access to, that's all.
Oh, kawaii.
There you are, remember me? I welcomed you in the hall when you first arrived. I said I wasn't through with you yet. I've got numbers on my side now.
Are they going to be... Okay, I was wondering if they're going to be assassins or golems.
You have become gang's favorite, and that diminishes the rest of us. The Golem army is replacing us as it is. It's time you learned your place. If more of you want to die at my hand, then so be it. I am prepared this time. If you fall, Master Gang, will have to turn his attention back to me.
So here's the funny part. They're not thinking about what happens if Guy thinks that they had any hand in this, and he doesn't just kill them.
We want our place back, and if you have to die first for that to happen, that's fine with us.
Oh, very Sith of you.
Lotus Assassin. There are no Sith.
We've done it, Chatfish. We've slain the demons. They kill people. Demons.
But they were bad people. Therefore,
He
basically,
went to the Extol Extractor. He didn't go all the way down there.
I will say becoming a fist-fighting kung fu god.
The inner chambers are not usually accessible to acolytes, but you have proven a valuable ally. You will go far in the Lotus Assassins.
I examined the extractor. It could kill Shin, but it leaves no corpse. I have the spirit for the shard for the Jade Golem.
Yes, I am aware. When you have finished your other task for me, I will let you present it in the inner sanctum of the fortress.
The easiest way is to
That
tell
will be
them
a
about
great honor
golem
for a Lotus
construction.
acolyte. You may even meet Grand Inquisitor Gia.
I want to say part of me remembers being able to use the Soul Extractor to kill him, but I don't remember if that is actually a thing, or if it's a thing I thought would be cool back in the day.
Oh, the spirit shard for the Jade Golem.
So you need to talk about, or not talk to
You
him
already
about.
know enough.
You need to go find the golem construction area.
Isn't it right here?
No. Like it's its own little facility. Like the actual. Or no. Okay. No. It is the physical like assembly of the golem. Yeah, this area.
Squealy.
What? You just want me to scream, don't you? That's why you do it.
Maybe.
I've never killed anyone. I've only ever killed demons. This is portrait seal.
Oh, demons must die. The devil may cry.
Careful, one distraction and I could have been crushed. When the Jade Golem is done, have a normal spirit shard made and replace this clay golem. The ranks must be full when the Jade Golem is activated.
My own demons distract me in this place, but I hold no love for your new master or the master above him. If you kill one, why not two? Distractions are the key to weakness in a target. If you look to the future, Master Gong will have his plans come crashing down on him.
He just teleported.
And he ran. He ran so far away.
So if you go with this plan to kill him, you have to be somewhat familiar with the controls. Like, as in, like, the actual controls of this entire area.
That machine is massive.
So, you are the new Lotus Acolyte under Master Gong. No one else has reason to be here. He was quick to favor you. New recruits are typically held in isolation. I will instruct you on the use of the Golem Press and Crane. Forming the golems is an honored task that elevates us above slaves and mere servants. Press is simple to use. Using this machine, we can create a legion of warrior golems in a day.
Death's Hand has great power. We need proof of this from the inner chamber.
My goodness,
The
so
power must be growing at an incredible rate.
This is only one step. Here we create husks devoid of energy. Each golem needs a spirit shard to move, and a Jade Golem must guide them all. For each shard, a spirit must be reduced to its essence. For a time, we used those that lingered near their graves, mining them as if they were silver. No longer. The recently dead make a stronger, more obedient golem, if the death is painful. With a Jade golem guiding them, legions act as one.
I've never
utterly
killed anyone.
obedient.
I've only ever killed
The
demons.
extraction chambers are far more
Yes,
interesting.
portrait sealfish.
The screams
Portrait
from there
fish.
are music.
Sealfish.
Here we have only the
It's like a little
creaking
pup
of
face.
clay.
That one.
The machine looks dangerous. Have accidents claimed any lives?
You nearly saw one as you entered, but they are rare. Falling victim to an obvious danger like a dropped golem or worse, the press, would take a monumental fool. The machines are loud and you can see the operator from anywhere in the room. A past victim of the press suffered more damage after the incident than during it. Reputations are very important in the Lotus Assassin Order. Falling victim to the press would cause a loss in status almost fatal in and of itself.
Tell me about the crane press. Tell me about the different golems.
You do not need to know much. We can make husks right now, but there will be no more spirit shards until the Jade Golem is completed.
I don't care.
I just don't care.
You should actually read those fucking tutorial tips.
These are the controls for using the crane. To move the golems from the press to the walkway, a golem must be in the press for the crane to activate. We must put a golem into the press. That's right. Something hands would never understand. I'm not reading that. Cringe.
I was amused that you were trying to read them earlier, and it's like you're aware of how long some of those are, right?
How do I put a golem in there? And
You don't want to put a golem in there.
How do we
You
put
want
a...
to you want to convince a person to stand there and then crush them.
Where did that guy go? Out in the hallway.
Yes, now you can talk to him about having an accident in the press. Other side of the other side. This is just a random Lotus assassin.
Yes, Echo.
Master Jim would be disgraced if killed by the golem press.
An interesting idea. It has happened before, and the victim was certainly considered a fool for letting it occur. But it's impossible. You may as well try and drop one of the golems on him. He would never be so distracted as to enter the press. We are Lotus assassins, after all.
Then we'll kill him and put him in there.
A possibility. But Shin does not leave the inner chambers often, only to inspect the new slave shipments arriving in the Hall of Induction. You would have to close a great many eyes to get away with an assassination in the hall and moving the body to the press, but it would certainly send a message. The hall cleared of all witnesses, the press operator distracted, and the slave shipment stopped outside in the necropolis before it arrives. A daunting list of tasks. Do it quietly, but use force where you must. Succeed, and I will introduce you to Grand Inquisitor Gia in the inner chambers. A rare honor for an acolyte.
I have the spirit shard of the Jade Golem. Just keep saying that. I know you do. Now where do we go, Hand?
He gave you the list of things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they?
Is there actually a choice here, or do you have to do what he says to you?
If you remember, there's a choice in how you kill him. Like, for example, the issue with using the soul extractor is that it doesn't leave a, recognizable corpse. Like, it is actually just a husk of a thing. So, I always use or I always just quickly, immediately go down
Yeah, who are
the
you?
compressor.
An acolyte? Not even in robes yet? Go sweep up after golems. You don't have the authority to order anything from me. I have my own silver. You're not above personal sales, are you? Well, you still have a bit of personality about you. It won't last. They strip their recruits down to the essentials eventually. You'll be just another mask. My name, if you are still of a mind to care about names, is Merchant Kiajong. What can I do for you?
If I remember correctly, it's either him or one of the guys around him is a relative of one of your classmates at the beginning of the game.
No.
And if you're able to tell him who his daughter was, or niece, one of the two, I don't remember, he'll give you a fighting style for free.
Neat, but I don't care.
Is it a good one?
What can you tell me about the Lotus Assassins? What do you have for sale? I want to actually buy things from you.
Disgusting merchant.
So you need to basically clear the
to
area.
move. I don't see how. Consider it an investment. The power structure here is about to change. I see, so things might be getting complicated around here, I can see the benefit in being flexible in such circumstances. I will move my wares down to the central chambers. If anyone asks, I will say it is because my wares require the chill of the inner rooms. Even if my old joints find them a bit taxing. Very well, come see me in the central chambers if you want to purchase anything. That takes care of him.
And then you need to go to the surface and deal with slave shipments.
Wasn't that the guy?
No, even if it was, he just moved, so you can talk to him elsewhere.
You mean ketchup? You mean hands?
Oh yeah, speaking of you mean hands. You want to do that speech run, Kibble?
Hands, we have a special speech today. You know what it's called? You mean hands? Hands is like, no! And then we should say you mean hands at him for 6 hours and he's dead on the ground. Sadly, we only have 1 hour to do it.
You can amuse yourself all you want. You still have to play the game.
You mean hands, of course. I wouldn't presume to assume that you mean hands.
You mean hands.
You mean hands. Now, chat, you have to say you mean hands at the end of all your sentences starting now. Just dash a lot of words, you mean hands. Alright, 1 hour of you mean hands.
You mean hands.
Now, where is this shipment, you mean hands?
You chuckling there, you mean hands.
You mean hands. You mean
was
hands.
it up here or was it down?
Wasn't that the
I thought it was outside.
Wasn't that the guy we just talked to?
You could ask him about slaves.
He is a slave dealer. No, he had 2 slaves by him. You mean hands.
Then talk to him about that.
Yeah, we just moved him, remember? That's why we got XP, you mean hands. Chatfish. I expect to see you mean hands at the end of your sentences. Now, Squealy, regale us with a story, you mean hands.
Well, you mean hands. I just figured out that little old Palu lives in Germany, along with Bear Bear.
Just doxed. Alabella, you mean hands?
So that explains why that they're always up at the same time. Always hanging out at the same times. You mean hands.
Yeah, that's why you mean hands. He may be Portuguese, but he moved to Germany to be a schnancy. You mean hands.
I always knew it.
But his German accent is so bad, you mean hands, that he has to draw art for a living, you mean hands, because nobody will hire him. You mean hands!
You mean hands.
And that's unironically true, you mean hands.
Poor little guy, you mean hands.
I do think that these maps suck ass, you mean hands.
I think this game kind of sucks ass, you mean hands.
It kind of does, you mean hands. Like, we're literally in the Sith Temple, From
I think
You need to clear out the main hall, so go talk to people around here.
Also, you mean hands? I think all BioWare games kind of suck. You mean hands?
In their own way, yes. You mean hands? They're not really good video games. Like none of their games are good.
At least fully, you mean hands.
Yep, you mean hands. Like Mass Effect 3 multiplayer is probably the best game mode they ever had. You mean hands?
Like I enjoy some of the stories. You mean hands, but they kind of fall apart occasionally. You mean hands?
You mean hands?
No, look, there's a slave merchant.
Yep, that's him. I told him to come back.
There's
here,
missions for
hands.
you to read hands. You mean hands?
Which one? There's a couple.
Gunfox is missions. You mean hands?
Who can fight?
Cube's torture campaign is still going.
No measure of competence. Yes, certainly. Against a real opponent, there would
I'll
be no
finish it
doubt
after
of
this.
the outcome.
You mean hands?
Slink back to Master Gong. We answer to Master Shin, and if you are lucky, this is the last time you will see us.
Leave us, Acolyte.
Torture campaign is still going. Yes, very good, Chet. Very good. Also, and you get to pick torture kids good. I think you accidentally accidentally put the wrong letter in there. Or who knows, maybe you do want to make kids suffer watching terrible things. Whom could say?
You mean
And then he
hands?
says another 5 for a hand to pick. That 15 will go to
Do you mean hands collection?
Ziggo would like to unlock a You Mean Hands waiver.
Near replicant father mod.
Yes, you mean hands.
Does that also replace the voice?
Yep.
Yes, there's also a mod
mean
for
hands.
the replacing the voice files. You mean hands?
15 can go to that.
Hands is on board for Daddy Near. You mean hands? Daddy Near.
Sorry, Father Near is just better than Brother Near as far as I'm
What
concerned.
is this? Another acolyte feeling their way around in the dark?
It takes some time for their eyes and skin to adjust. For the first few weeks, they're as easy to kill as newborn kittens.
What do you want, acolyte? We've done our work for the day and don't want to be disturbed. Unless the press is broken, leave us.
I need everyone out of the hall. You mean hands? What could cause the refinery to break down? I need everyone out of the hall.
That is unfortunate, because the
What do you
needs
mean,
of an
hands?
acolyte are of little concern.
Our tasks are done for the day, but Grand Inquisitor Gia could request us at any time. We must be ready to respond if the Golem press malfunctions.
Nothing short of her order or an emergency repair will move us. Step away, acolyte.
Every time I hear acolyte, I think of
You are
Prince of
right to
Egypt.
marvel
You mean
at its
hands?
Stability. It is a machine in balance. Only errors of its operators have damaged it before.
Several foolish acolytes were killed for damaging it. It's not so hard to use properly. All you do
Oops,
is
you
work
mean
the
hands?
crane and occasionally add phoenix oil to the material selector.
The measure of oil has been wrong too often. Kia Jong gives it out too freely. I will see to it that your kind are only given pre-measured containers of it.
What is Phoenix oil? Where does it come from? You mean hands?
Gong needs to better train his
hands.
acolytes. You were obviously rushed through the initiation process.
Phoenix oil is a viscous liquid that burns at an incredible temperature. It heats the press to cure the golem husks. If there's too much in the machine, it burns too hot. Too little and the golems crumble. The merchant brings the oil from the craftsman of the Golden Delta.
Leave us.
So who's this
So
craftsman
you
mean?
need to do something in the crane room to make them leave. Or get that Inquisitor to tell them to do something. I don't remember which one exactly it is. Or who knows, there might be multiple ways.
You mean hands, you mean hands, you mean hands. You mean hands, you mean hands, you mean hands. You mean hands, you mean hands, you mean hands.
You remember Horn Here's a Who, kiddo?
You mean hands, you mean hands, you mean hands. You mean hands, you mean hands, you mean hands. We are here, we are here, we are here. You mean hands. Fortin hears a who. You
When I
mean
think of that, I just think
hands.
of the Borrowers movie.
If you control selecting which type of golem is made, you mean hands.
Hands.
Make a clay golem. Water texture.
So you can go over there, you mean hands.
Yeah, you can. I don't think you can interact with the golem. Oh, raccoon.
Hello.
Little rackums.
You should a little raccoon little guy. You mean hands. Hands. You mean hands. How much would it be for you to do? You mean hands. Hands. You mean hands.
I need to relieve you at this post. You must leave this room, you mean hands.
Is that so? Why should I step aside for a new blood acolyte? I have my own position to think about, and I will not be so easily replaced. If you bring an order from Master Gang, I will relent, as he is my master too. Until then, I am not moving.
Go talk to him about that. Or you might be able to convince him, one of the two.
Orsivos asked, after you stream Revenge of the Sith.
The ways of the Order are mysterious and brutal. If an opening is created away from witnesses, all of us under him will benefit. I understand. I will tend to the golems that are being readied for the Jade Golem's command. I do not think I will be able to return to this room today, but a thought occurs to me. If one opening raises us all, 2 openings will raise us further. If something were to befall the good master, just something you might want to ponder.
You mean hands, you mean hands, you mean hands.
After
After you stream Revenge of the Sith, we don't stream Revenge of the Sith, you muppet. He's like, eep. The best Star Wars film ever that is The Force Awakens. You don't have enough money under the sun, Korsavos. You mean hands for a watch along of that. He's like, you mean hands, you mean hands, you mean hands, you mean hands.
Yes, Echo.
Because I would have been convinced to leave his station.
To succeed, everything must be in place. The hall cleared of all witnesses, the press operator distracted, and the slave shipment stopped outside in the necropolis. When all 3 of these are completed, Shin will be...
Maybe they're further along in the
Killing him in the hall and
necropolis.
transporting him to the press was a very good idea. If you manage to do it, I will let you present the spirit shard for the Jade Golem to Grand Inquisitor Gia in the inner chambers yourself. A rare honor for an acolyte.
Acolyte.
Finish the task.
I don't like these kinds of quests. They're kind of gay. You mean hands? You mean hands?
You mean handsy pants. You mean handsy pants.
See, that's the merchant, and these are the slaves he had.
Oh no, he specifically said outside in the necropolis.
Where's that bitch Gia? Or whoever I need to talk
Probably
to.
the one to the right. No.
An echo.
Dang, you can try to look at the map. There might be a flag there.
I
Seal.
hate this map.
You mean hands.
You mean hands.
Or just Purchase Hill got EA Battlefront 2 on sale. The campaign made me feel like I paid too much. You mean it?
Don't play the campaign. The campaign is garbage. You want to play Battlefront 2 EA, you need to play the co-op mode is awesome. Grab a buddy or even just play it by yourself. The co-op mode is really fun.
Hey guys, we're gonna make an Imperial focused campaign. Like, what is it, 3-4 missions, and then you go Rebel?
You defect immediately.
Actually, it's a Rebel campaign.
And then you become a Rebel. And it's like, see, the Rebel Alliance is cool. And if we're gonna do the Rebel Alliance, I want to be somebody who's cool. Like, you know, Wedge Antilles, or, I don't know, somebody from Rogue Squadron. Somebody cool. Right? Because there are so many cool characters in the Rebel Alliance. Or Kyle Katarn. Or Luke fucking Skywalker. You know, if you're Han fucking Solo. You know? There are many heroes in the Rebellion. But if they're gonna pick, like, an Empire story, how about pick it about something kind of interesting,
Maybe an or not like a like new school Inquisitor, but like someone from like the Imperial like intelligence agency.
Intelligence was not in the hands of Dice hands. You mean hands?
Is there?
I'm gonna tell you right now, this quest sucks ass.
You might just actually have to go to the Necropolis. There are two missions, and then you go Rebel. Yeah, that's what I remember. Or I remember it was short. I just didn't remember how short.
Yeah, EA Battlefront 2 was a huge disappointment campaign-wise. That's why, again, if you pick it up for like $10 or $5 on sale. Worth the money. Play the co-op missions. And check out some of the mods that you can, like, mod it into. Like, you can walk around with big titties and be naked. It's like, what, you fuck? I know, that was a recent mod I discovered. I was like, what the fuck?
A big titty mod?
Yeah, for like, I forget which characters.
I would say I'm surprised, but I'm not actually.
You mean
I'm not surprised.
You mean hands.
That type of mod is for almost every game.
The thing that really makes
every game should have big titty mods.
Is if you play co-op mode and you do Separatists, right? The Separatists have the B2 battle droids as a specialist unit, and you can only be it if you unlock some points to be them. Like, fuck it, I'll show you on the stream, maybe. It's pretty cool. Assuming the servers still work. Knowing EA. Never fucking know. You mean hands. But yeah, EA Battlefront is actually pretty solid. For some of the modes, yeah. Hands. Like, the space battles were actually kind of fun. They're just only a handful of missions. And it got abandoned. You mean hands.
You there. Stand aside, or risk the ire of the Lotus Assassins.
Yeah, here we
These
are.
prisoners must be delivered to the fortress to be inspected.
They mean
by
hands,
Master
by the way,
Shin.
not
I
Lotus
will not
Assassins.
allow you to make me late.
I can't allow the delivery to take. Don't you recognize one of your own? Stand down.
I don't know your face. You don't even bear our markings. State your intent before I end this encounter, and your life.
I can't allow this. I'm an acolyte. These slaves are substandard. Kill them and... I'm an acolyte. I will deliver the slaves to gain favor.
A mere acolyte will steal my work to gain favor? What are you? One of Gong's little children? I serve Master Shin, and I do not take orders from acolytes.
Your master has enemies. You need other allies.
You fail to convince me.
Nope.
Defend yourself.
White demon.
Wow.
No, I just have to kill you. You mean hands.
You mean...
Can we take a moment to appreciate her name, Slave Driver Wrong?
You mean hands?
You mean hands.
That's retarded. You mean hands.
Are you taking us to the Lotus Assassins?
Now Chatfish must decide their fate. And they just purr in the bucket while they, wait.
I find it funny, the first two options are basically the same. No, you're free. Run from here. Go. Like, it's the same thing. I guess you can argue the intent behind it.
Chatfishies, 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 chatfishies. But yeah, EA Battlefront 2 campaign sucks balls. It's bad. I will say that the heroes in that game mode are really fun, though. Like, they're very fun to play. Like, they're fun in classic Battlefront, but they're better in EA's Battlefront. People actually just play it just for the hero duels sometimes. Actually, quite a few people.
By a few people, you mean hands.
You mean hands. You never played EA Battlefront, did you, Squealy?
No, I've only seen you play it, though. You mean hands.
It's actually pretty fun. The problem is it lacks content. It lacks content. Like, it's got a lot of stuff. If you do, because if you, how do you maximize your value with the game? So the co-op mode, you can do the Clone Wars era stuff, which is really fun for the Republic or the Separatists. Ooh. And they got the commandos, and they got all sorts of like cool droids and like droidicas, commando droids, B2s, and the B2 jetpack variant and stuff like that. And if you want to do the Galactic Civil War, that one's pretty fun too. And if you're feeling spicy, you can also play the sequel era, where you can discover how utterly broken Captain Phasma is, if I remember right.
She is ridiculous if you keep her alive. She had, I don't remember if it's health regen or damage reduction. She gets something like that that was ridiculously good if you kept her alive.
The most broken character is that stupid lizard that Hans always plays.
I know what you fucking talking about, my wizard bro. His fucking gas was great.
His gas weapons are fucking cancer.
So chat, the reason is because you would throw these gas grenades, then you would run into them to get health from the gas, and it would also kill people. And then you could also shoot people from really far away with the heat vision or something like that. So it was fucking fantastic.
Birdie.
You mean hands.
You mean hands. I'm relapsing. The only good thing about the Disney era is going away. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Boss giving.
You mean hands, kids. You mean hands.
Feed them, says Chatfishies. Wait, no, he's like.
Too bad. Subrock says $5 to kill these
right.
Inwas.
Does anyone want to contest? Chatfish, you need to fight each other. But come on, Pokes Bucket. Come on.
If you don't fight each other, we don't make the weekly goal.
Do it. Kill each other.
And chat, I want to remind you, if you make the weekly goal and then some, eventually, Squealy will have to change his alarm and his phone ring.
You gotta hurry, Chatfish. You're not doing a good job. You've been kind of messing her up, Chatfish, and it's all Ragnarok's fault. He's like, eep.
How could this happen to me?
I mean, as a matter of fact.
You mean ants. Chatfishies. Chatfishies. Fat fishies. Bait fishy.
Obese fishy. Shungoid fishy.
But why? You mean ants?
It's in their nature to be fat, kids. You mean hands.
No one's wanting to contest. This is horrible. There's peace in the bucket.
It's horrible.
Disgusting.
This
I told you to make
terrible.
whirlpools. The water is calm. Do you mean hands? Well, I guess we let him go. You know you are free. No, Krill, these are. I cannot allow you to live. You might be seen escaping.
I see where you might need to do this. We don't want to be discovered. But it is still a distasteful act.
Master? Please, we just want to leave this place.
You mean hands? And don't worry,
Houdini.
Don't worry.
This is too important. They must die.
No, we must fight. We've traded one villain for another.
We must fight. Come, fellow slaves.
They meant hands.
You're too slow.
You're too slow.
Too slow. Show me your move. You mean hand. I mean hand.
To think, chat, you're causing him to go down the closed fist path. When he was very much open palm earlier. Or sorry, open fish.
Open
and closed
fish.
fin.
Bit silly. Bit stupid, if you ask me.
Yep. So you
But
took
that-
care
but,
of 2.
I mean,
now you need to take care of the people in the hall.
You mean ants? Perhaps Chatfish wish to be punished. They look at me like,
they will be wrapped in the stage. I mean, hands. That's
like,
hands will be wrapped.
It's like a whoopee cushion. You put one underneath the person when they sit down. Whoopee fish.
I should support every bad guy option so that I can see a bad guy playthrough without feeling bad.
Well, you haven't supported the bad guy option. Support yourself.
Now,
I mean, hands.
You need to do something that would break down the crane if you want them to leave. Or something like that.
You mean...
Or you can just kill them, one of the two. It depends on whether you want to just do the direct option or, well, potentially keeping them alive.
You test my patience. This was not a request. You mean needs.
we are not acolytes of your petty master. You have no authority over us. Unless you are challenging 2 full Lotus assassins to combat, you should step back.
Gang wanted you moved, but I'll just kill you.
You are foolish, acolyte.
You mean
You
needs.
invite death for no reason.
So be it. You'll learn the hard way.
White demon.
No, they poisoned you. What will you do?
Continue to kick their fucking asses. You mean hands.
Was this actually a good game back in the day?
No.
They didn't do very well, you mean hands.
It was an experience, and I say that as someone who, like, played the game back in the day when it came out. Like, he is playing the intended experience, because he's playing it off Xbox.
You mean hands.
That is correct, Subdruck. It was meh.
Master Shin is coming to inspect the new slaves in the hall.
Yep, especially because this was after Knights of the Republic. Then Knights of the Republic 2 came out, they redeemed themselves a lot there, and they got the capital to make the thing they wanted, which is Mass Effect. But the problem with BioWare is they can only make D&D. And so Mass Effect and Dragon Age suffer from the fact that they're just D&Ds. Because
Which
they have
also
no creative
leads
will.
into another issue, where early on, it feels very RNG heavy, because it is.
Master Shin is coming to inspect the new slaves in the hall of induction. If you have a plan in place to entrap him, go there now.
Obsidian made KOTOR 2 cubes.
Oh, they did? I thought BioWare had a hand in it, though.
They might have had a hand, but it was primarily Obsidian.
Was it? That means then they, after this, they went on to go start on Me Speak.
Mass erect. You mean hands.
Damn. That explains why KOTOR 2 isn't very good Star Wars.
It depends on your perspective.
It isn't. So, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be good Star Wars.
Because the thing is, it's a critique of the traditional Star Wars type story.
The big problem is that it treats Force users like gods.
As I was saying, golems
I mean, some of them are, but not all of them.
cunning. The latest stockpile stands idle, waiting for a Jade golem to make them useful. A waste.
This is a George Lucas problem
I will
again.
show Grand Inquisitor Gia that tapping the spirit realm for servants is more efficient. Witness as I effortlessly summon an able minion from the void.
What preparations have you made?
There are hardly any preparations needed, Acolyte. They want to serve. They tell me so. Golems want nothing. Watch and learn. Ukir sitaka wuwir, wosayir yuf kaun. No, no, this isn't right. Destroy them.
Oh no. Who could have foreseen the spirits betraying him?
You saw nothing of this. Nothing.
Nothing.
I have to
Give me
continue
hands.
my research before Gia knows of my failure. Oh, I know it can work.
Not all of it. You mean hands.
If you mean hands and I mean hands,
The golems require
we just say
spirit
hands.
shards. Attendants, do you know anything about this? Blood will flow if the extractor is left idle because of this. Someone has disobeyed my orders.
Save your breath. You and your attendants are dead. You mean hands.
You are Gang's new acolyte. I see what is happening here. You think to promote your master by threatening me. You are
Me.
bold, but foolish. Was this empty hall arranged to make me vulnerable? A miscalculation. I am one of Grand Inquisitor Gia's favored. I will not fall to the likes of you.
By you, he means hands.
Don't forget, these people are people.
You can shoot them with your gun. You mean hands.
I cast.
Mirabelle.
No, bang.
Bang. Sorry, I mean hands.
I cast bang.
Mirabelle is so dope.
You remember, you can do that, and you mean hands.
Oh no, golems. Korsavos has just realized
Neat.
Otto is older than me. Wow.
No, you mean hands.
This is the end.
Kick his shit in.
Kick his ass.
Yep, now just the golems. They're golems, can't do support stuff. You might be able to do Spirit Thief with them.
Spirit Thief.
Spirit Thief.
So the way to do it is get close, trigger the attack, and then dodge out of the way.
dies.
White Demon.
White Demon.
Combat's trash.
This looks special.
Oh, you need to use magic against them.
Spirit Thief.
Well, that came extraordinarily late.
No, you have fought golems before. So, as far as the game is concerned, it has been a lesson that's been taught. It just has been a bit since you fought golems.
This sucks. Sucks. This game sucks. This game blows.
You mean hands, Kips?
So you'll need to rearrange your fighting stuff so you have something that can deal with them.
I don't like this game. This game's very mediocre. It's garbage. It's garbage.
Is Mirabelle magic? I don't remember.
No, it's a gun. Pretty sure
Well,
it's
no,
only
what I more mean is does Mirabelle work on golems?
Question of programming. Does it just resist all physical damage, or?
That's what I'm looking.
Yeah.
Immune to support styles, magic styles, martial styles. So you do need to actually just use magic. So you'll need to use your ice abilities.
No, no.
Oh, golems can be defeated through the use of a weapon style, so Mirabelle should work.
Alright. Just save up Mirabelle and magic them.
They can also be damaged by Spirit Thief in Chi Strike mode. Okay, so you do have things at your disposal.
You mean
You got rid of or swapped out Heavenly Wave, right? Yes. Okay, you're fine.
You. White Demon.
White Demon. But, you mean hands demon. Slap.
Alright, focus.
Nice.
You mean
What is going on here? Where are my slaves? The golems require spirit shards. Attendants, do you know anything about this? Blood will flow if the extractor is left idle because of this. Someone has disobeyed my orders.
Might be a bit easier if you clear out all the attendants first and then focus on him.
Camera is so bad. You mean hands?
Handsy pants. I mean, hands.
You continue kicking his shit in, because you had the combo go up. Oh, that was cool.
You won't see me coming.
Alright. Mirabelle. Cast gun.
I cast a bullet. But I would also need hands.
Just actually killed him.
Oh,
No,
come on.
Don't get that close.
I can't control it. Awful. Awful combat. Doesn't leave a mess, he said. Bits of him everywhere.
No, that was the
tragedy has reached
slow
my
extractor.
ears. Our respected Master Shin has met his end in a rather embarrassing fashion. I came quickly after hearing of his stumble. Perhaps it was the cold of the sanctum that made him careless and dulled his senses. Open the press. Unfortunate. I will make certain he's dead, but not from too close. I don't want to share his tragically foolish...
So if you want, you can kill him too.
Yes, quite dead. How unfortunate. We should honor our fallen comrade, but I am distracted by thoughts of who will take his place. I think the choice is obvious.
So what you want to do is you need to make a golem. Weave the machine.
Weave machine.
You want to move it to the right?
Oh, okay, there was already one there.
He's not there right now.
No, he left. The thing is, you need to do it quickly if you want to do it.
That's stupid. Dumb.
Like, it's not one of those things the game is going to just wait for you to do.
Very good, Acolyte. Very good indeed. You have secured a promising future for your master, despite some minor disruptions. With Shin out of the way, I am free to present you and the Jade Golem Spirit Shard to my masters. I will be lauded, and you will share in my good fortune. Come to me when you are ready for the ritual. I will be outside the door to the inner chambers, waiting for their acknowledgement that the Jade Golem is ready.
They'll acknowledge me.
You are nearing your goal. Grand Inquisitor Jia keeps many secrets in the inner chambers. Enough to appease the princess and earn your way to the palace. But you may learn more than she wants to know. I know that I did, many years ago.
Dude, this better be important to interrupt now.
You know that Master Li tried to stop his brother and failed. I was not there to witness that, so I only have the details that you are aware of yourself. Hui in Tian's Landing told you that in response to that act, Master Li's wife was condemned to death. She was with child at the time. This I know for certain. I was there. I was one of the elite ordered to kill Master Li's family.
You throw these accusations
Who's
at your
me?
superiors and my father, but we have no reason to believe you.
That is a remarkable admission. Go on.
Death's hand brought the order to kill the family. We were cowards if we could not see the wisdom of his order. It was the will of the Emperor. I could not question the orders. They could not be wrong.
So you did it. You murdered my master's family.
You needed to know my role, even if you have not proven to me that you are any more thoughtful than those you pursue. I have secrets that will remain mine. But heed a simple warning. If your enemy begins to look familiar, it's not because they are changing. It took me a long time to learn that. I have little use for morals, but honor? I have seen what you will face, seen his power. I ran once. I hope for your sake you have not shaken my resolve.
This entire storyline is dumb.
Yes, it is. Especially when you find out what he's talking about.
Are you ready to be presented to my masters? And
I would simply
participate in
save
the
before you
creation
do
of
it,
the Jade
just so you
Golem?
have
It
a
will
save.
be glorious. Make certain you have finished all of the.
Like, yeah, go to that spirit fountain thing to heal up, because you're half dead.
Where?
I'd say half alive. I mean hands.
Yeah, we saved. Good enough.
Well, you saved when you were half healed, but whatever.
Whatever.
Yes.
Interesting. They keep calling me Matt Damon.
Preparations
I mean
are
hands.
complete. The spirit shard is prepared thanks to the skills of our newest Lotus acolyte.
And my efforts to accelerate his training.
Shut up, Gong. Your contribution has been noted. Now, we must complete the ritual. A score of clay golems stand idle without a focus. This Jade Golem will awaken them all, direct them as one. Insert the spirit shard. Let this legion of immortals give glory to our masters. What? What is wrong? I command you. I demand that you obey.
Nice. Hear me, everyone! I mean hands.
Fuck that pun. So I guess it happens if you use a slave.
What
You have
is
to
the
find
meaning
it.
of this?
Oh.
Who has corrupted this Jade Golem? It is linked to a legion of warriors that now run mad. The Foundation will crumble. Who are you? Wait, I can sense it on you. You are the one. You carry the other pieces of the amulet.
I am so sorry, Grand Inquisitor Gia. It is my new acolyte. There was some kind of mistake.
Fool! So blinded by petty schemes that you cannot see a threat in our midst? You are worthless! And you, hidden in plain sight like your master, you caught us unsuspecting, but not unprepared. Who are you to think you could enter our lair so easily?
I'm a spirit monk. I must stand against the Emperor.
You lay claim to a powerful lineage. Indeed, you seem to have correctly named your enemy, despite the more obvious target of Death's Hand. That is why Death's Hand stands at the forefront of the assassins. He draws attention, diverts criticism, while the Emperor solidifies his power.
My God.
You
An incredibly
are like every
trivial
other
story.
simpering peasant that has graced our dungeons. What did any of them contribute to the glory of our age before the Emperor dared to make something of them? That is the beauty of what Sun Hai has done. He has taken the raw material of the Empire and extracted something useful. For every magistrate that objects, or peasant that asks questions, another golem is forged, an army undying. But through all this, a threat remained, a traitorous sibling and a hidden protege. We did not know a face or a name, but we knew what they would need. The amulet, its pieces spread like petals to the wind. You have caught a few, but you are far from your peak, and not every golem was linked to this corrupted husk. Goodbye, spirit monk. I will inform Death's Hand of your passing.
You could have waited, you know, to make sure.
And that is
Yes.
why you would fight that golem if you didn't put the rebellious spirit in it, because she would immediately identify you, and then just command the Jade golem to attack you.
Do you get anything out of killing the Jade golem yourself?
I think you get the exact same amount of XP, regardless of which way you do it.
So it's just better to do the vengeful spear.
I'm sure someone has actually done the math. You need to use your chi, your magic. Your ice attack one. For the golems, anyway.
Ice shot.
Too much for you. Go to Spirit Thief and steal magic from him.
Spirit thief. I mean, hands.
Do be careful, the golems will get unstuck eventually.
Riveting gameplay.
Yep. Okay, you can switch to White Demon now and go.
White Demon.
Yep.
Combat special.
Come on, that should hit him. So dumb. They should hit him, like when they're swinging.
No.
Why do they sound like ATSTs? Because they're freaking.
Bad video game.
All right, just use Mirabelle on him.
Mirabelle can't.
He doesn't have any focus ant.
White Demon then.
We're fucked. Because these combat encounters weren't balanced or tested at all.
No, there should be a way for you to gain focus. I don't remember which button you press. Oh, are you? You might want to use your chi. No. Because that requires focus.
Nice shot.
I forget.
Spirit thief.
This is awful. Like, none of my attacks do anything.
Guess we should.
They can be damaged by Spirit Thief and Chi Strike mode.
Chi Strike mode?
It's when you use the when you use doing like the glowing arm thing.
Okay. Well,
they do hit like a truck though.
Yeah, this is choice, I suppose, but fuck.
Bad video game. Bad video game doesn't generate revenue. Bad video game dies today. We're done with Jade Empire. We're moving on to something else because A, Chatfishies don't show an interest in it. B, game sucks. And C, I don't want to play anymore. Jade Empire is just a thoroughly wet fart of a game. We're moving on to something that's gonna do better. So we're removing that from the list today. Either way, this will ramp up today's stream. We'll schedule another one when I figure out what we're gonna do. It's probably gonna be Helldivers because we have not enough thumbnails on standby. What a piece of shit nightmare today has been. Alright, well, we'll see you later,